of that one I mentioned at the Amazon expedition, the Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Now, like, after this weekend, I'll be done with that play I'm working on, so then I'll have time to play games again.
What play are you working on?
It's like an Agatha Christie thing for Edgewood. It's old-timey murder
the
mystery.
J-Leap get one.
Yeah. That's why I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it, because Jeannie asked me, and I like working with her.
Yeah, she's good to work with.
So I think
I kinda
we're
wish I
live
did
on
theater
Twitch
in
right
Edgewood.
now.
We're live on Twitch.
It's fun. It's a fun place to be.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
tell you,
love
nothing
how
makes you
old
feel super. Yeah, I was, like, nothing makes you feel super old like going back to your college and realizing that, like, college kids now, they look like children.
Oh, I know. And then you think of like
Yep.
that. Yeah, you were a child too, though.
Yeah.
Dude, the saddest fucking thing in the world, I thought about this, was that I was like looking, because people were talking about tuition and stuff, and I was looking at it and I was like, oh, when did I start college? Oh, 2000. I started college 13 years ago.
Yep.
I started. And I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, I feel old. I will
Yeah,
have
I started, like,
graduated
12
10
years
years ago in 1 year.
Hey, funky Homo sapien. Or
Am
funky
I
Homo
auto-hosting?
sapien.
No, I don't think I am. But so Matt, how
We're
do I do that?
We're gonna be
TJ?
starting in. Please bear with us. We'll start
Host
the actual
what?
show in a couple of minutes.
My face is the actual show. Heyo.
Your
How do I
face
host you?
Is the actual show.
Oh,
Well,
there it
if-
went.
Yeah.
It's just slash host.
Auto hosting kicks in after like a few minutes of broadcast too.
All right. Well, we should probably start.
Oh, not
then
too
if we're
bad. How are
live.
you, funky Homo sapien?
I'm gonna hit
What?
the host button on his page, and that might work just
I'm
the
gonna
same.
pop out the
we
chat
go.
so that I can actually talk with people.
Yeah, well, I'm
and-
also just
do you
watching it because that's how I'm gonna see you guys.
How do you pop out the chat?
It's under settings. That's the gear, and then it's pop out.
This
like
is
a
the best
fucking-
fucking beginning ever.
I'm like a fucking. I'm like an ape here, like a chimpanzee. I'm just like, how do work?
How
Chat.
do I
does
push the
computer-
keys on my keyboard?
I feel that way with all the new kid apps. Your Snapchats, your
I still haven't done
Twitch.
crap in Snapchat.
Snapchat
I
is
just can't figure
intentionally confusing though.
out. Snapchat is intentionally confusing. Because like it's like,
like
how do I get
designed
to the
to be
menu?
impossible to
Oh,
understand.
Swipe up. I'm like, whoa, that makes sense. Why isn't there fucking like a menu button? Because
Snapchat-
of millennials.
Snapchat is an app for nudes and drugs.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why I love Snapchat so much.
You know, if you I think they stopped this, but if you want to smoke drugs, on camera in front of a bunch of strangers, and you don't feel like using like Omegle or what is it?
Chat
Oh
roulette.
god,
Chat
Omegle!
roulette.
I remember when Omegle was just fucking chat, like just text, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would go on and I would like had such a strange sleep schedule that I would usually end up talking to people in South Korea.
Okay, so Omegle, whatever. Not that. If you want to get out, and I don't think you can do this anymore because I think they shut it down. But if you want to
Omegle's still
go
alive, I think.
to Uno on the Xbox 360 with your
Oh!
Xbox 360 Vision camera, it was like fucking hedonism, the game, because it would just be people like fucking, like smoking drugs, like swearing, just all over, and it was because nobody played it. Like
Yeah.
nobody used
Fucking
it because
drugs, just smoking vaginas.
it's because, well, you know,
I'm sorry,
you know,
Mom.
whatever you want to do. It's a free country.
Really
But oh my god, it blows my mind how crazy it was though, because it was like the game was like, hey, you can go online and put a camera on your face, and it'll be like, darn it, you got me with that wild card. And instead, it was like, hey, check me rip this sweet bong, like the game. Like, oh my god, it was totally nothing but dicks. Like it was just like, let me, or just like casually naked people sitting on a couch, or like some guy like sitting there naked with like his girlfriend like with her hand in his pants.
People did that with Bank Shot Billiards too.
Yeah, was that another game that had that? Oh, another thing.
Yep.
When Ustream existed on the PS4 and like the first couple months it was out, you could go to like the live share and it would have the PS4 camera would like do that, and I remember just tuning in and watching like some people from Sweden like smoking drugs in their like dorm room. It was like, this is America. This is the internet future. Do we discuss politics?
we try not to, but sometimes
we
it
try
comes
not
up.
to. Yeah, we try not to because this is a game.
This is so fucking depressing right now.
And Medium podcast, and that will just make everything terrible.
Just fucking just listen to Jury on politics. That's all you need to know.
But let's start that episode proper. I'm ready for the intro. Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 253. I'm your host, John Rowe.
Start over.
Why?
Because I had to reset
Because
the
he
clock
did
timer.
it.
It was getting crackly.
Oh, you had
Fair
to
enough.
reset your crackle timer?
Yeah.
Am I going to click this link and get a virus?
Why do I do it? I'm
Possibly.
doing Edge.
TJ's got a safe.
Yep. Yeah, don't
Wait.
click it.
Really?
Don't click it.
Is it Goatsy? Is it-
No. It's
is it
close to
Tub Girl?
Meatspin, but it's just a picture.
Lemon Party?
Wait, it's just like a picture of like a butthole.
No, it's a pair of dongs.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Like,
pretty
I've never
accurate,
seen
though, to what
dongs
the president
before.
has signed. Just a couple dicks. All right. Let's start.
Welcome to Diamond Club.
Now I kind of have to click it. Oh, Jesus!
You're welcome.
I should have put screen share on for that, and then our channel would be gone.
No. No. Oh, I lost my earbud.
I'm glad that our chat person has that at the ready. I remember doing stuff like that in college, but I think it was Goatsy and Tub Girl were the big ones in Lemon Party.
Yeah.
So. Oh wait, meatspin.com as well.
Yeah. It was good.
Oh, we got trolled. All right, let's start though. You ready?
Yeah, ready
Yeah,
enough.
Matt?
we're good now.
All right, it's 2:53, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Yes,
I should probably
yes, it
bring
is.
up the chat window, the Google Hangouts
It's
window.
it's divisible by 11.
All right. Wow. All right, math person.
You can't stop me now.
Welcome. Oh God.
It would have been fine.
I have to get interrupted once. All right, I'm going to start. So don't interrupt me. Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 253. I'm your host, John Rowe, joined by my beautiful co-hosts.
Matt Hag.
And TJ May.
That's right. We are here. We are live on Twitch as always. It's Thursday night, so we're live on Twitch. We don't really have a scheduled night. So
Yeah, it's whenevs.
Friday, Saturday, whenever. Come into the Twitch chat. We'll talk to you if you want.
We'll click your links with your Tub Girls
Yeah, you
and
can-
your Goatsies
Yeah,
and stuff.
you can send us links and I'll click it.
Because John's a fucking rube.
You know
He
what
will
though?
fall for all
I'll say
of
this. I'm an enlightened 21st century man. I've seen dicks and butts before. You
Yeah,
can't get
sometimes
around
both
it.
at the same time.
It's the internet.
Heyo.
I mean, there's just no way around that. So
You can't go on Reddit without seeing at least one bleached asshole.
yeah. Matt, the quotes write themselves to start the episode when I edit this. That's Speaking of-
I just want to apologize to my parents and my grandma and my aunts
do they
and
listen to
uncles.
the podcast?
No, of course not. Nobody listens
I have
to
no
this
friends
shit.
or family that listen to this, except for all of my friends that listen to this that are now on the show. But I don't know. My family is not interested.
No. I sent my parents the ghost hunting episode and they liked that, but unless if it's like a special occasion like that, I don't think they'll listen to it. They're not really interested in what's going on in Nintendo news these days.
Uh-huh.
What's
Yeah.
Nintendo?
Pretendo.
Yeah. Well, you got your Nintendo tapes. Actually, they're going back to that, so you know you can say it again. So, but what have you guys been up to lately? Speaking of swinging dicks, I've been playing a game.
Oh, that.
Conan Exiles. I've been playing a bunch, and I can't stream
Max
it
endowment.
because of the swinging dicks. Am I too
Wait, did they
loud,
take-
Matt? I think I'm too
No,
loud.
you're fine. You're fine. Shut
I'm
up.
fine on
You're
my end,
fine.
but I don't know.
You're
Matt, I'm
beautiful. You're
always
born
too
this
loud
way.
when I edit the podcast. I'm a loudmouth. Okay.
So, did they pull Conan Exiles? Is it not streamable at this point?
Oh, I have no clue. But I mean, I could turn nudity off and then it would be fine because
People are streaming the crap out of it with it on.
with nudity on.
Yes.
Well, let's get some dongs up in my channel, baby.
All right. Zip.
So, yeah, no, I've been playing Conan Exiles. It's your latest flavor of the month.
Adventure
game.
Survival?
Okay, yes. But I'm playing it with a bunch of people from internet forums that I go to, and it's a lot of fun. And it's really difficult to play on your own. But once you get with a big crew of like 5 guys just running around, you can murderate a lot of people and do stuff. It's an awesome game though. Like I love it like way more than I liked Rust, which I thought kind of sucked. I don't know. Rust is all right. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not a lot to do in it. Whereas this is I like the fantasy theme a lot more, like the Conan. Like so basically the game is you have been exiled to the exiled lands. Like you whatever crime you committed and then you're crucified basically and left to die. And
You discussed
Arnold-
sanctions with the Russians.
what?
You discussed sanctions with the Russians. That's why you're exiled.
Correct. Yes. Before I took office. So no, but I let's see. So an Arnold-looking mother effer who's not Arnold Schwarzenegger comes over and breaks you free, and then it's like, all right, you gotta survive now. So you know your basic punch a tree to get enough sticks to break some rocks to make a pickaxe out of stone, and you know your general crafting game. But it's really fun because like once you get higher up in it, you can build some pretty cool structures. And then there's a thing where you can take thralls, and what you do is go into like camps where other exiles are, and you can beat them up with a stick until they're unconscious, and then you tie them up, and you take them back to your like little fortress and throw them on the wheel of pain. And so, just like Arnold had to do in Conan the Barbarian, they push around a little wheel while you whip them until they break, and then they join you as your thrall, and you can build like a little army of guys. So it's actually really fun because there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. There's a lot of dicks swinging around, which is pretty cool.
I think I have a soundtrack for the Wheel of Pain.
Yep. I like the start of that too because it sounds like a game show or something. Like it's like
Or the ending of a movie.
What'd you say?
The ending of
Yeah,
it's the ending of a movie when they show the production company.
Yeah. No, but
Is Russia
I
just
made a lady.
movie production company.
I made
Okay,
a
you
warrior
made a lady.
lady, and you can so in the game you can have nudity set to whatever you want. You can have it set to full nudity. You can set it to partial nudity, which is just your guy. So if you have nudity turned on, when you die, you start completely naked in the desert because that's how you were
Okay.
left. If you turn nudity off, what you see is everybody just wears like a tasteful loincloth, and the ladies have a loincloth and like a loinclothy bra kind of thing. Or you can do half
A
nudity
loin bra.
where everyone just has pants but the women's boobs are still hanging out. So all you want. So I made a giant chested lady that with beautiful
See that?
dark hair.
If
to
I
become
was
a warrior
playing a game like
priestess.
that, I think I would play a lady, because not for any like perverted reasons, but I think like a female character that is just a complete badass in the wasteland is much more compelling than a male
That
character that
was
can do
literally
that.
exactly my thought. Like I wanted to make, oh, what's her name from Red Sonja? Is I didn't make her look like. Let me look this up.
Charlize Theron.
No, the movie from 1985. Like Bridget Nielsen from Red Sonja. Like just some badass lady
Yeah.
killing people. So that was my thought, So, I don't know. It seems like a bunch of other people have made ladies as well, so maybe that's it. I don't know. When you're running around, you don't really see anything though, because it's first person. So, I mean, you can hit the
Oh,
third person
really?
button and look at yourself.
Well, even if it's third person, it's like, okay, I'm looking at the butt.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
back of the head.
girl butt, guy butt. It doesn't really make a difference to me, but.
That's what I've been saying, and I've been trying to explain that to my parents, but it's
Well, that's what we got in the chat. So that's what we got to see. No,
girl butt, guy butt, is all butts. Yeah.
yeah,
Butts all the way
butts are funny. So I've been playing that. It's a game that just got released. It's $30. It's an early access. Haha, like every fucking survival crafting game.
Yep.
But they actually announced that they made $250,000 already, or something like that. Or no, they sold 250,000 copies. Sorry, which already recouped all of their development expenses.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So they basically are like, well, now we're going to make the game because we sold enough to fund the studio for like a year. So we're going to update it for a long time. And they've been putting updates out like 2-3 a week, like just doing balance passes, adding stuff. So some of the cool stuff about it that makes it better than other crafting survival games is it feels like a real cool fantasy world where like you could die at any moment. Like there is fucking crazy shit. Like we built a base on our server, and like if you just trot like north, I don't know, maybe 100 yards, you'll come across a pit, and if you look down, inside the pit's a giant bone dragon and like a bunch of like scary skeletal mini bone dragons, and like you can hear them screaming from across the desert, and you're like, well, I guess we're gonna have to go down there and like see if there's any treasure, but man, that's scary looking. And supposedly there's gods that you can summon that are like hundreds of feet tall that will like run around and break shit. Like it sounds crazy. Like it's just some crazy high fantasy kind of stuff going on, and I dig the theme though. It's really cool. I mean, $30. I put 10 hours in like the past 6 days, so
Yeah,
I've just
that's
been
only
kinda-
$3 an hour. It's a good rate.
It's not bad at all.
I'll probably play a lot more. It's real fun with the group. Like that would be my recommendation. I know that if you're not someone who wants to group, it actually allows you to play single player, like kind of build your own server with just you in it, and you can like tweak the experience settings and damage and all that, so you can make it like, so you can just walk around on like God mode, and just kind of build. So it's pretty cool. Like it has a lot of options for a $30 game, and it runs pretty well too. It's a little
Do you have
glitchy,
this on
but
PC or is this on a console?
it's on PC. It's coming to Xbox One though. So, I know a lot of people are like, I'm waiting for the Xbox One version. So,
I'm waiting for the Xbox One version.
because I'm sure it'll get for free. Or you'll be able to play it, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I'll be able to play it.
You don't have a
exactly.
PC that can play it. Yeah, so
So I kind of want to
that's what I've
piggyback
been
off.
doing.
I kind of want to piggyback off this really quick because this
Sure.
is related, somewhat related to something that I saw probably about a week ago. So this might be old news for anyone watching this live, but maybe not to our podcast listeners. So, are you guys familiar with the game called Yandere Simulator?
Somewhat.
No, not at all.
Okay. So let me give you a baseline and we'll go from there. So Yandere Simulator, about 4 or 5 years ago, someone posted a thing on 4chan about, hey, I want to make a game that's basically you are a yandere high school female. Yandere just kind of stands for, best way to describe it is the Japanese word dere means love, and yan means sick, like sick in the mind. So a yandere is someone who is like infatuated with someone to the point of doing very, very horrible things to get their way.
Yeah,
we're talking.
I love them so much I want to like cook them into a pie and eat them.
Oh,
Buffalo Bill
the other
shit.
no the other direction. I love them so much I will kill everyone that gets in my way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's kind of the game. Is basically it's kind of a mix between like a visual novel simulation mixed with like a Hitman style stealth game, in the way that you're able to kind of, craft different ways to take out any potential girlfriend opportunities for your senpai. So it's been in development for I think about 4 or 5 years now, and about 2.5 years ago, it's been in early access, so people can at least purchase it and play the current build, but it's nowhere near complete. Mostly because the guy wants to make sure it's perfect. So other than like animation assets or that sort of stuff, he is doing the entire design of the entire game. So it got banned on Twitch because for a bunch of different reasons. Like you're able to get information on people by trading pictures of panty shots with someone over the phone called InfoChan. In order to get more information to kind of help you, find people, you're able to dismember your victims. You're able to like torture them and make them go to school, kind of like murder
This
suicide
is all
for
incredibly
you.
upsetting.
I know. I'm super excited for this.
I mean, the game is basically like school murder simulator.
Not quite, because it really does not encourage you to just blatantly kill everyone, and there are ways to actually
But it's
take
implied.
out rivals.
There's the implication.
No, it's there, but it's just if you were to kill everyone, you won't. You basically won't do well in this game.
Yeah.
Or there are ways to actually progress without actually murdering your rivals. You can basically stalk them, find out that they are doing like dating older men for money. That's a thing that happens sometimes with Japanese high school girls.
Oh boy.
And then basically blackmail and whatnot. But anyway, so it's been banned on Twitch for a while. And he's been trying to at least contact Twitch to basically say, it was this and we toned this down. There was nudity, but we took out the nudity. There was this, and at this point it should be in a current status where it should be playable on Twitch under their community guidelines. And he's been
I was about to say,
asking,
looking at the screenshots, this is like, I don't know, like you can murder schoolgirls, but like, all right, it's not like super
you can do that in
graphic. It's like a
GTA.
No, it's
simulator
not.
game. There's just blood.
like one of the ways to do it is stalk someone on the roof, and you can basically throw them off the roof but leave their shoes there, because that's kind of a Japanese sign for suicide, is that if you're gonna jump off the roof, you leave your shoes there. So he's been just trying to get a clear answer, especially with a game recently that came out, Conan Exiles, where a lot of streamers are playing it with the full nudity on.
Yeah.
And since nudity in that part of the game, some people aren't even trying to get clothing. They're just intentionally making that a big focus of their stream. And they just got a comment back, and basically, it's not going to get unbanned until the game is in full release, because, or at least is in a completed state, because he's constantly adding and subtracting new features. Even though early access games like Ark, like Conan Exiles, are still in early access and are still being changed on the daily.
Yeah.
Are still being allowed. But just wanted to throw that out there. It's my kind of, I don't want to call that meme corner, but this is my small connection
really
to game
cool.
dev.
It looks really neat, actually. It like you said, it seems like Hitman, but set in like a Japanese high school, with the ridiculous, like, trying to get noticed by Senpai. Like, it seems cool. Like,
I think Markiplier played it about 3 years ago for some of his Let's Plays. So some big names have played it, but not being able to have people stream it on Twitch, he really wants that, ability to be seen. So it's harming his potential.
Yeah, of course. Twitch. Can't Twitch stream. I love fun little simulator games like that. But I want to go back to the nudity for a hot second.
Yep.
Thank you. I want to read Conan Exile. This was Kotaku put this up. Conan Exiles as told through Steam reviews. Let me read this one.
Is this going to be a sexy description?
No, it's just kind of funny, actually.
Make it sexy.
Let's see. Here's one recommended. Just says wieners flapping in the wind. All right. Let's see here. This guy, Red Tugboat, who did not like it after playing for an hour. Where to start? Basically, it's crap. I spent a whole 30 minutes crawling around with my hands in the air, wobbling my giant cock around the floor, trying to hit the stones with it. I couldn't stop laughing my head off. This is why I don't complete games. Yeah, the cock physics in the game is quite... I don't think it's... Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's exactly what you would imagine. Just like how boob physics are ridiculous.
It's the extension of jiggle physics.
Like, your dick does not... I mean, I don't know what kind of dicks you guys have, but it's not like... I can't helicopter it, but you can do that in this.
Oh, you can't helicopter yours?
No, unfortunately. Well, not at the speed and sheer, like... lack of any sort of tendons or anything you can do in this game. So I don't know. I kind of like the game. It's a little bit less complex than like an Ark, a little bit more complex than Rust, I think. I don't know. Because Rust, I think, feels like a PvP game. Rust is kind of like a game where you're a bunch of survivors and the planes drop stuff from the sky and everyone has to run over and try and collect materials and kill each other. This seems more like build a base, recruit NPCs, make your like little empire with a throne.
Defeat your enemies, hear the lamentations of their women.
Exactly. I mean, you can do that. Here's another review talking about the frame rates. He's played 50 hours. Had 8 guys waving their dongs at me, and my frame rate did not drop below 60 frames per second. So, 60 FPS dongs. It looks great. A lot of dicks you can have. Everyone likes the dicks. Let's see here. Another one. When I die, it becomes a race to gather enough resources to craft pants before my mom walks in the room. Which I kind of like. I like this one. I'm slightly... Mike WB says, I'm slightly perturbed with the character customization. Out of every detail that you can change, penis size and girth is not an option. Also, why only flaccid penises? That is literally one of the most disgusting things on a man. Why not have an option to go from hard to flaccid with the push of a button, like Ark did with pooping?
You can't be erect all the time.
Speaking of which,
does this guy not know how penises work?
If you've been erect for more than 8 hours, you should call your physician. Speaking of which, why can't I poop? We can starve and suffer from dying from thirst, but the poop never leaves you? I should have ballooned up by now with the amount of shit and crap in me. Correct these issues and I'll update the review accordingly. Thank you.
Unrealistic. Trash. Garbage.
Meowsdower has to say, ran around naked, encountered crocodile, was eaten. Built up, trained, found a croc to exact revenge on, was eaten. Built up more, readied better weapons, killed cannibals. Found a croc to exact revenge, defeated the crocodile, basked in my glory, and was eaten by another crocodile. I would continue my thirst for vengeance again. So, yeah, it's kind of a fun game. Gives you a lot of cool stuff. It's big in Russia.
So, Matt, I've got a question for you. And
yes.
This is related to the new Twitch communities thing. Why are we in the Diamond Club?
Because several podcasts that I listen to are part of the Diamond Group, and
Okay.
so I'm broadcasting to them, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Like what kind of podcast, Matt? You don't want to name drop?
Well, there's Politics by Justin Robert Young, where he takes the approach of if politics is a circus, he's the clown in the parking lot selling drugs. And there's Night Attack.
I thought you were gonna say he was the clown slowly masturbating in the corner.
No, that's me.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight.
That's me in the spotlight. Losing my religion. In this case, religion is jizz.
Yeah.
That's the episode title.
That is not going to be the episode title.
Yeah. No. But I've also been active in that community, so I figured that's the community to broadcast to.
Oh, sorry, I put that in the wrong spot. Oh, sorry, I'm just
That
talking to
makes
myself.
sense. Matt, you're staying active in communities. That's good. But besides staying active in communities, what have you been up to, Matt?
I bought a bundle on
bindle?
on the Steam. A bindle
Are you
bundle
planning on
on
moving?
the Humble Bundle.
Okay.
It's let's see, what day is it? It's Thursday, so it's gonna be active until maybe Monday. Yeah. If you want a shitload of awesome indie puzzlers for really, really cheap, check out the Humble Bundle Freedom Pack thingy.
Yeah.
Doodad.
Let's chill. No, it's not even chill because it's for a good cause. It's for charity.
No, yeah, it's for several good causes, and it's just a great fucking deal. If you don't actively hate giving money to the ACLU and Doctors Without Borders and stuff, you should get this, even if you just don't care about where the money's going in general, because you get like 60 games for $30, and among them is the Witness, which is like $40 on its own anyway. So
Yep.
it's just a fantastic fucking deal.
Yeah, unfortunately, Subnautica isn't available because they ran out of keys. So they sold so many fucking bundles.
Yeah.
157,000 right now.
They were they were like, we'll match donations up to 300,000, and when I bought mine, they were up to $5 million worth of sales.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just looking through this list, and I want to throw out what I think is great. Subnautica was really cool. I have that. The System Shock Enhanced 1 and 2. Those are some great games. Guacamelee is really fun. That's good. Heard Sproggy Wood is pretty cool. That's rather new.
I've been wanting to play that the VVVVVVV.
Yeah, I've had that already, but
Yeah.
let's see here. Song of the Deep is supposedly really cool. Mini Metro is a cool puzzle game, I've heard. 2064 Read-Only Memories is supposedly a really cool thing. I think it's... what else is there? 30 Flights of Loving is a pretty cool game by Blendo Games. That's the kind of like use programming to solve puzzles, the game. The Swapper I've played all the way through. That's a really neat game. Stanley Parable, if you have never played it, Matt, you need to play the Stanley Parable.
All right,
Immediately,
I'll play that after I
because-
finish The Witness.
No, you will never finish The Witness, so I'd probably play Stanley Parable first. But if you haven't ever played Stanley Parable, it's like I don't know. Have you ever even seen it being played, Matt?
I think I might have.
It's
Maybe.
awesome. Like, literally, it's a game where you run around where a narrator narrates everything that you're doing, and then it kind of becomes really meta, as in, do you do what he says, or do you not do what he says? And then it just gets it's a really funny game, though. It's really cool. Stardew Valley is incredible. Day of the Tentacle is incredible. Nuclear Throne's a really cool game. The Witness is like $40 on its own now.
Yep.
So, you know, it's a good deal. You get some books,
Yeah,
too.
so far, just the hour or so I've played The Witness has been worth the $30. It's,
Yeah.
it's just it's a great deal.
Was Guns of Icarus Online supposed to be good too?
I have
It
never
sounds
played
familiar, but I don't know.
Guns of Icarus Online. Guns of Icarus, for those who don't know, is a like like an airship combat game where you're like on a big airship and you can run between like the different stations, like where there are guns and like you have like a group of like 5 people running around manning the guns, piloting, or doing repairs, and you're fighting other airships. I've seen it played. It seems pretty cool, but I don't know if there's a big community still playing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know, as one of like 50 games, might be fun checking out. Pretty dang good deal though. I'd say
It's a good fucking deal.
Yeah, I just picked it up.
I mean, $30, Jesus. I mean, like, you'll get
That's such a low price point. It's ridiculous. For $30, like, you're lucky to get 1 or 2 games, let alone like 50, 60, whatever
like,
the fuck.
A lot of the games I mentioned are games I already own, you know? Like, so I've already, but like, I didn't have a copy of The Witness and I kind of wanted to play it, and this is cheap, and then like,
yeah, it's cheaper than just buying The Witness on its own.
Oh crap! I kind of want to get this. They've got a Star Wars bundle on there right now.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, pay what you want. You get
Star Wars bundle. I've already gotten one of them.
So pay what you want. You get Knights of the Old Republic, X-Wing Alliance, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, and Galactic Battleground Saga. If you go above average, it's Battlefront 2, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, Star Wars Starfighter, Knights of the Republic 2, and Rebel Assault 1 and 2. And then if you do more than $14, you get both Force Unleashed games, Rogue Squadron 3D, Shadows of the Empire, and the Empire at War Gold Pack.
I think I may have every single one of these games on Steam already. Because I think I bought a Star Wars bundle on Steam at one point.
I never finished KOTOR at all. I owned the first one for original Xbox. Kind of want to go back and play it. So this might be...
Does it include the N64 Pod Racer game?
No, it does not. I don't think you can get that anywhere. Besides
but
the
N64. You can put in the secret code so that you can use 2 N64 controllers as like the Pod Racer joystick things.
Oh, that's cool. You could kind of do that in GoldenEye as well. That's just a regular controller option. To use 2 sticks instead of 1. Back before 2 sticks was the norm.
I'm trying to think here of what I do not have. I've got Empire at War Gold. I have Battlefront 2. I have Galactic Battleground Saga. Let's see. What does
Battlefront
this have?
2 play online still? At least the Steam version? Does the Steam version of Battlefront 2 play online?
Oh, Battlefront 2 play online? I do not know. I guess, yeah, it's at this point, like, not even, like, worth. But the Battlefront 2 does have bots, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's only 2. I think I don't have Starfighter. I don't have Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. Do I have the first one? I didn't really like Force Unleashed, so. Yeah, I don't have either of them. I played that on Xbox 360. It sucked. The game had bad checkpointing. Made me hate it. Anyway. But the pay what you want deal seems like a pretty darn good one if you don't have those. I mean, you can pay $1 and get all the 4 games with and KOTOR was in that, right?
Yeah, the first KOTOR.
Yeah, holy cow, yeah. Dude, spend $1 and get KOTOR.
Yeah, I might do above average to get KOTOR 2 as well.
Yeah, and Jedi Outcast is one of my favorite games of all time.
I played a little bit of the third one, Jedi Academy.
I have played... Okay, so Star Wars Jedi Knight 3 Jedi Academy, I have played through probably like 10 times. It is one of my favorite PC games ever. It's just so much fun. Like, you build a Jedi... You can jump around and slice stormtroopers. I actually, there's a big modding community for it, and I actually put in mods that gave all the stormtroopers lightsabers. So it was just all lightsaber battles all the time. So it was awesome playing through the game like that.
That's cool.
But I mean, like, if you want to like get in an awesome lightsaber battle, you get to choose your style: 2 sabers, like a dual blade, or a single one, where you get 2 stances, I think. And also be able to like force choke people and throw them off of buildings and stuff. It's just awesome. Like, it's so much fun. Like, the physics are. It's just, I love that game. And I want to play it right now that we're talking about. I'm gonna install it. It totally is one of my favorite games, though, of all time. It was kind of like one of those things I would just install and play.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's our lives. Get that bundle.
That's what I've been up to.
Oh, you're crackly again, Matt.
Is it better now?
Nope.
Fuck. I'll be right back.
We broke it! Hooray!